Hello guys, how you doing? Wild Trekker here, and welcome back to another episode on the WildCraft server. So glad you can join me. As you can see, we're in the Nether here, and yeah, so I've got the sort of railway working down here to a certain extent, but I haven't really extended it any further than where I was last time. But the whole system is working, so you can travel on the railway lots of places, and this tunnel to my base is really fast. That's really good, but the rest of it is kind of very basic junctions really, I think is all you could say. So as you see, when you come here, it's just a case of hopping out the minecart and switching tracks. So here we are in the Mesa biome. If you want to carry on further down to the ice spikes and all that, then yeah, you just literally got to swap tracks, get in and do it. So that's how it's going to be until we can get the rest of the minecart sorted out. So yeah, really good. Those sounds up a little high. Let's just have a look at that. Options, music sounds, turn down the master volume there. There we go. Okay, so I'm coming along this way because we're going to go on a little adventure. I've already been out to an area, but I want to set up a nether portal to it, so that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to keep travelling in this direction because it is towards the ice spike biome, so that's roughly where it is. So we need to head over in that direction, and once I get near the coordinates, we'll rejoin it. Well, we haven't quite got all the way to the Mesa, but I've come to certainly the Z coordinate as -648, and now I need to, and which way is that going to go? That's going to go that way towards a minus again, so I need to get over to -162. So I'm just going to literally start digging a tunnel this way, and hopefully we get there quite quickly. Okay, that's not too bad. 162 or -162 by 648. We're at level 120, which is pretty good. So I guess there is the middle of the portal. Oops, too much, but that's okay. So let's fill part of that in again. There we go. So if our portal goes there, we're going to need some space around it. So let's just make some room and get this portal set up. We'll take a couple out this way as well. There we go, just enough to, there we go, and we can tidy this up later, assuming that it gets us in the right place. So we need to see really. So let's put those up there to there. We need to open the roof up a bit and hope there's no lava up there. No, just bedrock. That's good. Okay, so what do we need? We don't need that at the moment. Let's put that there. Just tidy that bit at the back up. It needs to be 3 high. That's not going to work, is it? Darn you. Needs to be that one there. Yeah, because if we put one more there for the 3 high, we can't get one in that place. Okay, it's going to be a 2 by 3 then. Let's put that there, and bring that down to there. It's going to have to do. I just want to see that it's in the right place first of all, because it's one of those things. Portals are playing up at the moment. Don't quite know where I'm going to come out. Am I going to come out on the surface? Am I going to come out somewhere else? I've got a flint and steel, so let's do this, shall we? Shall we do this together? See where we come out. I can't remember if it was night or day. It's probably going to be night, and I'm going to have to fight and all that kind of stuff. Or it could be in a cave. No, I'm on top of a tree. Excellent. Okay, and it's daytime, and we've got bunnies and chickens doing their flappy bit. So the terrain is loading. Okay, that's cool. Let's just look around and see where we're at. In fact, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We are going to get some of this netherrack, and we are going to shimmy up a little bit. Let's have a little shimmy. So you can probably take a little guess by where we are, why we've come out here. So, oh, So, witch hut. Yay! Which is really good because second witch hut. Yay! So yeah, two witch huts, and this is roughly the middle of it, which is quite good. We've got a roof forest over there, so that's quite good. Lots of trees here, lots of flowers, but the important thing is actually these two witch huts. So I wanted to claim this land in the name of building a witch hut, or building a double witch hut. Sadly, can't find any triples or quads. That would be really nice, but alas, no. So yeah, it's a shame but true. So okay, let's just put this up there because we've got to have an easy way to get back up again through the trees. And this is our netherrack stairs, isn't it? Isn't it gorgeous? Isn't it the best staircase in the world? I think you'll find it is. And there it is on top of a tree. So we were on the roof of the Nether, so it's obviously the highest point it could find, and it couldn't really do it down there because of the water. I guess it could have put us there, but that'll do for now. So what I want to do is really, in fact, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to build it up here out the way. I want to build a house, so let's build a house around what we've got here. That'll be probably a good idea because then we don't have to worry about it too much. It'll give us a sort of singular lookout point as well, so we're going to make this a bit high as well to look out on. But I just want a basic house at the moment to keep me safe and stop any mobs from getting at us, if you know what I mean. How many I've built this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's an odd number, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's do that. 7. Okay, we've got a nice little 7x7 house. Isn't that sweet? Yeah. Okay, maybe not. Okay, let's just get rid of this part of the tree because it will be night soon. And I did bring myself some floor. There we go. Let's get rid of this. And then we've got somewhere we can call a home over. Now this is a project I really want to do over the next few weeks really. I've got quite a few things to finish off at the base, but I just really want to get this sort of geared up that we will get started on it. So yeah, and there we go. It's night time already. How lovely. So what I'm going to do is get that there because we did bring ourselves some sea lanterns. So let's light this up. There we go. We'll light outside as well as up here. So that's very good, very good. Okay, and let's just put these here just to light it up a little bit at the top. Again, this is purely temporary. I just literally want something temporary that's going to allow me to store a few items, get things going, give me a basin of words over here. I'm doing this as well. I'm hoping that actually the it's all going to work out when we go back through the portal. I haven't thought about that, but hey, we'll have a look at that in a bit. So it's a bit like a witch hut, isn't it? On a stilt, so we'll probably keep it like that, and maybe we'll just drop through the floor if we want to get down, because there's the tree there, so we could probably build a thing up on the tree. I think I've got some glass. So we got slimes here as well. That's always a thing, isn't it? Slimes. Gonna have a window there and a window there, and probably a double one out the back, or a single one out the back will do. Let's do 2, and just use the rest of this as wood. There we go. Simple house. Right, I'll get the rest of this house finished, put a roof on it, make it a home from home, so to speak, and then we'll come back. Yeah, I think that'll come out pretty good. It's that's my own very little witch hut in the middle of the witch. Well, that's growing up the vine. So yeah, I think that'll do for now. That's our very own little witch hut in the middle here of the swamp. Pretty good. Okay, so what I want to do, because obviously we've got the witch hunter over here, which I'm not going to touch just yet. But what I want to be able to do is see that witch hut and the witch hut over the other side from the cabin. So I'm going to start taking down all of this area here, basically. In fact, my efficiency 3 is just as good, yeah. So that's what I'm going to do, basically, is start taking down all these trees whilst I can during the day. I didn't bring myself a bed, which is a bit annoying, because it means I'm going to have to not sleep through the night or hide through the night or whatever, but we shall see. We shall see. So yeah, going to get a bit of lag on this server as well at the moment, which I think is my connection. But yeah, so I'm going to get on with terraforming this land, and then we'll see how that looks. Well guys, I've just taken a little break from the witch farm there because Chappo's online and he's asked me to come over to spawn. So that's what we're going to do. We've come back via our little railcart system. There we go. Let's just go and place that back on the track so other people, there's one there already. And there he is. Now evidently he's got something for me, but I'm not quite sure what. Okay. I'll take them. I haven't got any room for them, but I'll take them. So I figured whilst we're over in spawn, we might go and have a look at Griefer's place, GriefersBay, which is over there somewhere, and it should be quite visible at night. Let's have a look. Nothing yet. Oh, there it is, coming into the distance. So yeah, the GriefersBay, you may recall, he did actually build something on the server very early on, and then we had a rollback on the server, and he hadn't done anything since. But yeah, I think that's pretty good. I like that. That's had a brief look at it previously whilst he was building it, but I think you're going to annoy me, aren't you? I can tell. Go. Yeah, so I think that looks pretty good, don't you? It's a challenger coming at night. Let's have a look. So he's now built it onto a tower. So this was, you may remember, and you can just about see it there. There's the nose and the eyes. This was my villager mountain. But yeah, it's now GriefersBay little home. So I think that's pretty good. He's done a really good job on that in terms of making it look good from the outside. And I know that he's not really using it as a base in terms of that top bit. The main base is behind. So let's go and have a look. You showed me around previously. Now this bit here is essentially a drop down rather than a way up, which is pretty good. Now there's two ways up to this, and first of all there is that's a secret way into his other bit. Let's go at the top first though. Let's have a look. Welcome to GriefersBay's base. Go upstairs. So this is the normal way up to the pretty house, I think is what you'd call it. And before we had to parkour our way up there. Sounds like Skelly was chasing us then, but that's okay. And you get some really good views up here, spawn. So I think that's one of the things he wanted as well, is to make sure he stayed within spawn, which is quite good. I want to check the iron farm while we're over here as well, because I got a feeling, has he changed that? He's made a little path going up through there. Yeah, if he's spending a lot of time over here, that iron farm's probably working quite well. But I like that. I think the details are nice. The plant pots and the hedge at the top, I think sitting on the trapdoors there, I think he's gone to quite a lot of effort in how that looks. Just for an ordinary house, I think it looks quite good. I like the dark wood there with the normal oak. So let's go and have a look. And a bit like my houses, yeah, they're a bit not really much in here. If I'm right, you'll probably have just the basic tools and probably just a bed. Let's go and have a look. There it is, the bed. So yeah, I can't resist looking at these things. Unbreaking 3. Ooh, that could be handy. So let's go and have a look at the main part of his base, because obviously this is just really his house and how it looks. He's making charcoal. Okay. Yeah. I think that's supposed to say toilet. It might stink in here. Yeah, it's obviously his first language is not English, but that's fine. And having lived in Italy for quite a while, that's a bit of a thing. Now this is one of those things. You use them both fast, something will open, or you can drop an item on one of them. So yeah, you could either. So this is basically a bit of redstone. These doors will not open unless both trapdoors are activated at the same time. So the only way of really doing it is there you go. Try to do it like that. So let's see if we can do that again. Let's try run this time. So on and on. No. Try again. Yeah, I think I should probably just go for the other approach, but it's a bit easier to get out because he's got buttons. But I think that's pretty good. It's just a sliding door hidden behind here, which pulls back, and he's obviously got a bit of redstone underneath, so maybe we'll come back one day in spectator mode and have a look at that. So this is his main base, and I like these pillars, and he's kept this link in as well, which I think is really, really nice. So he's done a good job there, keep it in the red theme. But this is just really a way down to his next main base, and you can see he's put a lot of work into hollowing all this out. Is there a way down this way? No, it's down the other side. So yeah, and this I believe is going to be some kind of mob trap or mob spawner or something along those lines, he was telling me. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see what he comes up with and how he's going to link that in. But I do like the way he's kept the outside world linked into the inside world, and he's used what, nether brick up there, and lots of clay, which yeah, I did ask him if he'd been out and gathered all these resources, and he said he had. He just might have gathered them from Smithy's chests and my chest and Andy's chest and that sort of thing. So yeah, when he said he gathered the resources, what he really meant is he gathered them from other people. So this is the exit that I was showing you before. So let's go down there, and we'll show you how this works as well. What's this say? This way ahead, yeah. But this is basically a walk forward, and maybe we've got to run. Oh, actually, I was a bit hungry. So, get out of the way of the zombie. And it didn't quite get me. It glitched. Let's see again. My ping rate hasn't been too good of late, so yeah, I got a feeling I've got a slight timing issue there. So, let's try one last time. Let's no, it's still not taking me up, so yeah, I've got a slight ping issue there, I think, which is causing some server lag, which is a bit of a shame because yeah, it's not taking me up. It worked the other day when I was with Griefer. That was working, which is a bit of a shame. Maybe I'm trying to jump and I shouldn't be. That's the only trouble with these slime elevator type things, is that there's they're not 100% accurate. And it does depend on whether you have good rates or not, so it's why I haven't really done them as such, because that is supposed to then lift you up, so to speak. So yeah, but it's not working. That's a shame. Hey, set me on fire, go on, why don't you? So one last go, if not we'll just leave it to it. So yay! Always works on the last go. You see, I threatened that I wouldn't do it, so yeah, no, that's pretty good. I like that. I think that's pretty good. I think it just leaves us, we ought to go and try out his big drop, shouldn't we? That's got to be done, really. You've put the effort in to put it up there at the top, so let's go out of the toilet. Shut the toilet door behind us. I want to do that. Always close the doors. I hate it when people don't do that. So yeah, let's go down here, and I think we'll head back over to our slime area, not slime area, witch area, and carry on with that. Whee! Boing, boing. Right, so I've cleared away all the trees from around the surrounding area so I can at least see the land, and actually it's quite barren of land. This area particularly, there's not so much on, but what I think I'm going to do is, you can see I've started down there, I think I'm going to take away all this land between the two huts. So we've got that hut over there, I can see him back from here, and then this one over here. So I'm going to kind of square off the land that's around it, and take all that away, I think, which is going to be a bit of work, but then we'll just have water everywhere, and it's going to mean I don't really have to light it all up, and that side of it. Might have to do a bit of terraforming over there. It's going to be a little bit harder, but hopefully we can get just water filling this area, and we can make a pathway with lily pads to get to and from the things for now. But most of the mechanics will be underground. So I have my shovel. I'm going to start removing some dirt. Just thought I'd give you a bit of an update in terms of where we're at now. So, okay, first off, what I've done is I've marked out a perimeter, and you can probably see if I zoom in, we've got these sort of beacon areas where light with a mushroom on top, and then in a circular direction going all the way around. We then go to another one over in that direction, another one over in that direction, and one over there on the hill. So that kind of marks out a 95 block radius from this block down here. So that's the sort of where I've calculated the centre to be between these two farms. So, or witch huts. So that's really going to be the AFK point. But I've also worked out that if we have that, and we're probably about 80 blocks up or so, because of the way that mobs spawn in a sort of spherical distance from the player, it means that you don't have to be the full distance for them to sort of spawn, despawn, and that sort of thing. So 128 blocks is a distance at which mobs will automatically despawn, and anywhere from 24 blocks to 128 blocks they will spawn. After 34 blocks I think they don't move, but that's irrelevant because that's in that area, and as soon as they spawn they'll just drop straight down. So yeah, so essentially we don't want to be well, anything more than 128 blocks we don't need to worry about. However, because if we think of it as a sphere, if we're 100 blocks up and it doesn't quite sort of work out that far on the ground, so it's about, I've worked out it's about a 95 distance. So I've marked out a 95 distance circumference, and I'm starting to clear the area out. This is going to be the biggest challenge because it goes around the back. As you can see, there's some torches in the distance, and it goes around the back of that hillside and comes out over there. So I need to clear all that area. I need to also clear this lot over here. This is pretty good, just a bit of swampland over there, so that's not too bad. And this, I've got this big centre bit to go out, and you can see over here I've already cleared the area out. So you can see we've got that kind of, you know, circumference is actually cleared out. And what I'm hoping to do is literally get water in the middle here, and that way nothing should actually spawn. I don't think slimes will spawn either because of the water. They'll only slime on there, so we'll have to test that out, and that means I don't have to light the whole area up, but I'll still probably just light the sort of circumference up. Just shows how dark this biome is as well, doesn't it? If you look over there and it's lovely and sunny, and you look at this and it's beautiful green grass, and then here it's just, even though the sun's out, it's dark and dull, and you can actually see the light difference. There's no torches over there or anything, that's just a lighting difference because we're in a swamp. So it's a very gloomy place indeed. Okay, so yeah, that's all marked out, so I'm going to carry on clearing this area out, taking that down, and then hopefully by the end of this episode we shall have a complete area clear and ready for us to start thinking about the farms. Well guys, it's raining, and you can't really see that because I got the rain turned off apart from the particle effects, but as you can see, we have done it. We have cleared around a complete circumference of this area. So yeah, that's looking pretty good. I'm glad we got that done and out the way. A few more things we need to do before we get started on this farm. Next thing, we need to light up the caves. That's certainly one thing we need to do, and we'll probably end up digging the holes going down as well, but I'm not sure if we're going to do that before or afterwards, because we can light up the farm and stop it from working, and that might be a better way that we don't drop through. So I might do a little hole, but we need them to be dropping right down to kill them, so we've got that to do as well. So but we're not going to do that today. I think we've we've done enough of this work. This has taken an absolute age to try and get cleared out, but we've got probably 5 double chests of dirt down there. I think I've got 4 hidden over there, another one hidden over there, and maybe 2 over there. So yeah, I've got a few bits of dirt lying around, which is I'm sure will come in handy at some point, and we'll move them at some point, but for now they can stay there in their chests. But we've got it going. We've had a beacon going to help with the cobblestone and the stony areas, but most of it has been dirt. This pick has been repaired 3 times so far, and we're down to 197 durability. Not pick, it's a shovel. But yeah, that's down to its durability. We need to repair this Silk Touch one, and again, yeah, we've been using our resources a little bit here, but I'm happy. The huts are lit up. Nothing's going to spawn within this area at all. We'll probably get a few bits on the outside at the moment, because that's within spawning range. But once we raise the platform up for AFK, it won't be. So yeah, for now, but that's perfectly alright, so I'm not going to get rid of the rest of it. And we can always light up the outer perimeter if we want. So yeah, pretty good. I'm happy with that. Hopefully you've enjoyed the episode. We certainly got a lot done. So yeah, join me again next time here on the WildCraft server, and we'll either be carrying on with this project, or there is a few other things I want to do as well, so maybe we'll get on and do those. So join us then, find out what we're going to do. My name's WildTracker, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now. Bye-bye. Bye.